Big shout out to Lauren Michelle. She's the one who took this video. I'll leave the link to her channel in my description. Alright guys, so today's video I got a little chest workout for y'all. I'm going to start it out with some incline. I'm going to go for a new personal best. I haven't maxed out on incline since like high school, so yeah, it will be interesting to see the numbers I get this morning. But yeah. So I ended up hitting 255 for my 1 rep max on incline. I'd say this was a true max. I never maxed out on this, so I was pretty happy. Now, as soon as I hit that 1 rep max, I took 75% of that 1 rep max, which was 190 pounds. And in Arnold Schwarzenegger's Encyclopedia of Modern Bodybuilding, basically he says in there that 75% of your max, you should be able to rep out 8 to 12 reps. And that's about where my rep range is at. So after I did that 1 rep max, I went and I did a drop set of 190 and I hit that for 3 sets. I had 12 reps first set and then 11 reps, which is in this video. After incline, I went and I did flat dumbbell bench. Started out with the 70s, then I worked up to the 80s and then to the 90s. Now, my goal is 15 reps per set. I didn't end up getting that on the 90s, but I'm pretty sure I got that on the 70s and the 80s. But basically, I like to start my chest workouts with a heavy compound movement, either flat bench or incline bench. And then I go over and I'll do some sort of dumbbell bench. I'll do flat or I'll do incline. I'll typically do 3 to 4 sets, make a rep range 8 to 15 reps. That's what I shoot for. And what I love about any form of dumbbell bench is you can work till failure without having to worry about getting injured. Yes, you can get injured, but if you do a light enough weight that you can rep out this many times, you shouldn't have to worry about that. But this is where I focus on getting that pump, getting that stretch, and getting that full squeeze at the top. That's going to help your muscle grow the most. Now there's 2 key factors that help with muscle growth. That's breaking down the muscle, and that's the pump expanding your muscle. Now I like to focus on breaking down the muscle with a heavy compound lift, the heavy barbell bench or the heavy incline starting out. And then I go over here and then I'll start on the pump phase. And that's with the lighter stuff typically, dumbbell bench, chest flies, everything else that's to come in this video. Now when I do a chest fly, I like to do them with my knees up in the air. And basically you just want to bring down the dumbbells as low as you can to where your elbows are almost hitting the floor. Be careful, pick a weight that's safe for you because you don't want to hurt your shoulder or tear a muscle. But I just pick a weight that I know is safe for me, one that I know I can rep out. And I focus on that insane stretch at the bottom. And then I focus on that squeeze at the top every rep because that stretch and squeeze is going to help your muscle grow. Now this is how Arnold did his chest flies. He had the best chest in history, so whatever he does, that's what I'm doing. This is completely focusing on the pump. Basically just squeezing my chest at the bottom, getting that forward lean. If you don't have that forward lean, it's gonna focus more on your triceps. Now, this is also a superset, so basically I'm just repping this out till failure. Pick a weight that you can get like, I don't know, 10 to 20 reps. And then after I hit this, I go and I'll walk over and I start doing some lying underhand chest flies from the floor. Now when you perform this exercise from the floor, you're removing any momentum from your body. There's no swing whatsoever. Like this is complete chest isolation at the bottom. So focus on that stretch at the bottom when you bring your hands down, and then focus on that squeeze at the top. Now I keep going here, just focusing on that squeeze, and then I bring it slowly down to that negative rep. Now if you want to get cut up, you got to start doing supersets. Right here, this is a superset. I start out with dip till failure, with that forward lean as far as I can lean forwards. And basically this is going to get those chest striations. It's going to get your chest all cut up. It's going to help you get more defined. I end up getting, I think, 34 reps on this. My chest is already pretty pumped up, so yeah. So basically after I did this, I just walked over to the cable machine and I just did some standing chest flies. And I'll do this till failure as well. I think I was only doing like 25 or 20 pounds on this, because obviously after I do dips till failure, my chest is just going to be completely just destroyed. So yeah, this is what I did. Now this right here, I love this exercise. Basically, I get on an incline bench and I have it set one click higher than people normally set it. And I just get that insane squeeze in my upper chest. This is gonna help with your inner chest striations. Basically, what you wanna do on this, you wanna press your hands together as hard as you can so you get that squeeze. That's of utmost importance if you want this exercise to work for you. And you don't have to do the 45-pound plate. You can do the 25 or the 35 or even the 10. Just pick one that you can rep out about 12 to 15 reps. Now I walk over and I do decline push-ups just till failure. I think I get like 9 reps or something like that, but I literally go till failure. Like the very last rep of this, that was everything that I had. So yeah. Now this is a dumbbell pullover. This is also a back exercise, but I'm not focusing on that stretch of my lats at the bottom. I don't bring it down too far. What I'm doing here is I'm exhaling on the way down, and then I'm inhaling on the way up. Just basically sucking in all of my air so that I can get that full squeeze in my chest at the top. You want to flex your triceps out at the top and just squeeze your chest as hard as you can. This is great for building those inner chest striations, and it also helps with the vacuum. Now this is what I finished my chest off with today. I just went on the chest fly machine, and I have it set to where I have to reach back to grab it when I start my set. Because if you don't have it set like that, then you can't get that full stretch. That's so important. If you want your chest to grow, you got to get that stretch and you got to get that squeeze and go till failure. Get that pump, and that's going to help the muscle grow.